What is up? What is poppin'? It's your gang, it's your girl Kels, and in today's video, I'm sharing with you guys 5 habits that have completely transformed my mental health. The reason why I'm filming this and I'm starting it this way is because making my bed has been one of the biggest things. There's just nothing better than coming home to a bed that's made. Like, coming home to a bed that's already like a mess, it's just like, why would you want to get into a messy bed? It's just different when you can like pull the pillows off and pull down the blanket and get in a nice fresh bed with fresh sheets. So that is why I filmed that, because that is the first thing. Something so simple has completely transformed my space, because they always say you cannot focus when your space is cluttered, and your productivity reflects a lot on your organization and everything that's around you. So making my bed has been the biggest thing. But let me go get my skincare together, and then we were gonna talk about the second thing. Completely changed my mental health. Hey guys, I did my skincare and I kind of did my baby hairs because I was looking a little messy. So now that my skincare is done, let's talk about the second thing that has completely transformed my mental health, and that is journaling. Journaling. And when I say journaling, I don't mean just like any journaling, like your normal everyday, like, you know, like getting your feelings out on paper type of journaling. I mean child work, like inner child work, shadow work, all that type of stuff. When I say like inner child work and shadow work, I've mostly been immersing myself into shadow work because some shadows in me that I have been suppressing, and I've been trying to figure out why I'm suppressing those emotions and all that stuff. So since getting to the bottom of those things, it's been super beneficial to my mental health. You can even do like self-concept work, self-identity work, inner child work, journal prompts, all that type of stuff. All those type of prompts are honestly so beneficial to your mental health. And not only just that, when you're able to uncover layers of yourself that you don't even know why you are the way that you are in that particular area of your life, being able to uncover those and like pretty much peeling down the layers of an onion and figuring out who you are at the core is only going to be super beneficial to you, yourself, and your mental health. So journaling every morning. I am not going to say I journal every morning and night. It's super beneficial to do both, but I journal in the morning because that's just the habit that I can get myself into. So those are the first 2, very basic, whatever. But now if you guys think those are basic, you're going to think this one's basic. But don't come for my life. But number 3 is exercise. And I'm not going to say exercise. It could be movement, whatever the case may be. I want to talk about this too really quickly because I am not a fitness guru. I do not go to the gym every day. I probably go 3 to 4 times a week, and I don't go to the gym to try to change my body. I go to the gym because I crave the mental stability that I have after I leave the gym. I crave the feeling of being happy. I crave the feeling of my stress levels being gone. I crave the endorphins, the serotonin levels. I crave that. Anything to get my cortisol levels down and stress levels down, I'm all for it. So yeah, keeping your cortisol levels low, your stress low, all that stuff is super beneficial to not only your mental health, but your nervous system and just your body in general. So I know people don't like to work out, and that's totally fine, because again, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And it got to a point where I was like, why don't I exercise? And I again was doing shadow work in regards to that, and I ended up learning that after all the shadow work and the stigma around the gym for me was the fear of being judged, the fear of seeing people that I know, the fear of people making fun of me while I'm at the gym. But I quickly got the fuck over that, because after I went and I felt the feelings that I felt afterwards, there was nothing or nobody, regardless of who you are, what you think of me, that was gonna stop me from going to the gym. And not for nothing, we focus so much on ourselves that it's insane. We're our own worst critics, for one, and nobody cares about us as much as we care about us. Everybody goes to the gym for a shared goal. It's either for better mental clarity, to get a better body, etc. We are all there fighting for our own goal, and we're also all our own worst critics, and we're also not all focused on each other. And that's like the God honest truth. So after I fully grasped that and I realized, you know, that's so true, it changed everything for me. So exercising has been like my biggest scapegoat. Literally, whenever I'm feeling down, sad, or feeling any type of way and I don't know how to get out of that funk, find me at the gym. If I'm stressed out, I'm at the gym. Like, I've been to the gym twice in a day because I just had to get my mind right. So speaking of the gym, it's like 11 o'clock right now. I am going to eat some breakfast, and then I'm also going to go to the gym. So when I get back from the gym, I'll be back to share with you guys the last 2 steps that have completely transformed my mental health. So guys, I'm so sorry. I did not bring my camera with me to the gym, so I didn't film me at the gym. But I'm home and I showered. I also did a little bit of laundry. But to continue where I left off, the 3 steps that have completely transformed my mental health are, like I said, 1, making my bed in the morning. It's just all about keeping your space clean and being productive. The next one is journaling, and not just regular journaling, but shadow work and inner child work. Again, you can find a bunch of prompts like that on Pinterest. The third one is exercise, and I honestly don't even like to say exercise because people like have such a stigma around the word exercise, so I like to say movement. Just get some movement in. I did like an hour workout, so I'm very happy, and yeah, definitely one of my best things ever is going to the gym. It's completely transformed my mental health for the better. And now, tip number 4 is eating 60 to 80% healthy. To be honest, I did not come up with this theory. Shelby Sacco did. If you follow her on TikTok or if you follow her on Instagram at Shelby Sacco, I'll tag her in the description below because this is literally all her. This logic of 60 to 80% healthy eating has completely like transformed my life and my mental health, because I was like super hard on myself, like I should eat this, I should do this, I should do this. And when you put yourself in that I should and should and should, you're actually just being so hurtful to yourself. Like, give yourself some compassion. And I've just kind of always wanted to eat healthy, but like I know that it's super drastic for me to just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat healthy every single day, because bitch, no, I used to eat McDonald's all the time. So it was definitely hard. It was definitely gonna be like a hard thing for me to do, and didn't ever think it was gonna be a thing that I can do until I got down the science of the 60 to 80% healthy. I'm gonna tag, like I said, Shelby Sacco, and I'm gonna put down her video. So if you guys wanna know what the 60 to 80% healthy eating looks like, she will give you all that information better than I could. But honestly, everybody already knows that eating healthy is like the best thing for you. It's good for your mental health, good for like longevity of your life and all that stuff. But personally, like I don't like to eat healthy like all day, so I always focus on having like a healthy breakfast, or if I don't have a healthy breakfast, make sure I have a healthy dinner. And it's honestly helped me like physically. I feel like I feel a lot lighter. Going to the gym was probably aiding in that as well. But just in general, I just feel like I have a lot more mental clarity. I'm not eating like McDonald's and Burger King all the time like I used to, because like you already know, you guys know how it be, especially on nights out. Like you go out, you get McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I highly recommend eating 60 to 80% healthy. Like I said, I'm gonna tag Shelby Sacco's page down so you guys can look at that. And I'm gonna stop rambling because this is not my theory, but this is what I have done that's completely transformed my mental health. And also, she talks about it too, it also has completely transformed her life as well. So highly recommend 60 to 80% healthy. Get all the pressure off yourself, sis. You can do this, okay? Okay, and the last and final tip, listen. Our brains are so overstimulated by all of the technology, all of the sounds, all of the lights, everything around you is a stimulation, and we're constantly in the stimulation. So with that being said, if you struggle to sleep sometimes, it's probably because you're overstimulated. You're watching a show that is getting you excited, you're watching something that's getting you scared, you're watching something that's getting you angry, or like you're watching humor, so your body and your brain waves are up when you should be getting ready for bed. So I was struggling so bad with sleep, like so bad. Like I would have to go to work at 8 a.m. and I would be like up until 2 a.m. So it was like super bad. But one thing that has completely transformed like my sleeping and getting me in bed in time, and also very beneficial on my mental health, reading. This book, if you're an overthinker like me, like you kind of just go in your own brain, that's actually the worst thing you could possibly do. Since reading this book before bed, I read like an hour. 1, because I'm taking in really important information that is going to be beneficial to me and my brain, because I am definitely an overthinker. 2, it's not a stimulating task. So I'm not like, you know, stimulating my brain. I'm literally reading, and I don't know about you, but when I read and it's dark and it's like, you know, I start to get in a relaxed, chill state, and that is pretty much the reason why I read before bed, is because it gets you to sleep, and it gets you to sleep easily, and your brain's not stimulated. So that was tip number 5. I know, you don't necessarily have to read for an hour, but I am a very energetic, overstimulated person in general, so I have to read an hour to calm my brain down. You don't have to. It's the matter of what works for you. This is just what worked for me. So I'm gonna recap really quickly. The first tip that has completely transformed my mental health was making my bed in the morning, first thing in the morning. Again, has to do with organization of my space and clutter. Number 2, journaling, but not just any normal journaling. Inner child work in shadow work. Number 3, exercise / movement if you don't like exercise. Number 4 was eating 60 to 80% healthy, and if, like I said, if you want the theory behind that, check out Shelby Sacco. She's gonna be linked below. And number 5, the most important one, honestly, reading an hour before bed, because it's a huge impact on your mental health to sleep well. So I'm prioritizing my sleep, and these things in the past like 2 weeks have completely gotten me from like I've just done a complete 180. And I didn't post a video last week, 1, because I was having computer problems, but also 2, I was still kind of in a slump and going through some things. But now I'm back on my game, and I have been revamping and reinventing and coming up with different content strategies because I'm a certified health and life coach. So I'm all for like self-love. You guys already know that. I'm like a self-love junkie. So a lot of my videos are kind of gonna be talking videos, advice, things like that. So stay tuned with all that stuff, and I really hope that you guys use these tips and implement them in your life, and I really hope that they are beneficial to you and your mental health. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned on my channel every Sunday for a new upload every week. Bye!